Man, look at that sunset. Hello from the forest homestead. Life on the lake. I'm Jim. Been living out here a couple years now. We sold our house in the city, or in town. We're up here in northern Michigan. We just wanted a different lifestyle. And I kind of see a movement out there. There's the old plow truck there. If you've never heard a Yooper accent, you're going to hear one now. So I'm just giving you a quick tour of the property. Like I say, I've never done this before. This is going to be YouTube video number 1. So I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to give it a shot because I just think it's important. The last 5 years I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels geared toward forest living, farming, a more self-sufficient lifestyle. That's what we're hoping to accomplish here. Picture of the house there. But yeah, we had a house in town, and we sold that 3 years ago. And our hope is, well, someday to be off grid. We're on grid right now, but hopefully that'll change. I love this time of night. It's so peaceful here. So yeah, we're on 6 acres of land. This is just part of it. It goes, well, 1,300 feet back that way, and about 300 feet wide. So it's going to be a tremendous amount of work. We're hoping to get gardens in. Get some gardens in this summer, start growing our own food. I've got a lineup on chickens. So we'll be getting some of those real soon. There's the wood shed I built last year. But yeah, I'd like to talk about the house a little bit. This place was built back in 1954. I know things look a little messy. The wild turkeys have been in the yard, so I see the wind tip my ice shack over. Get to that tomorrow because I'm going to go fishing. But yeah, we've got all sorts of plans here. Right up on this hillside is going to be a sauna. But the amount of work, if you're thinking about moving out in the woods or going off grid, it is a lot of work. Just wanted to bring you down here real quick. This is the crawl space. Now, I don't know how well this will show up here. It's a little dark. I left the lights on, but just to kind of give you an example. We had a contractor. He did there's some steel beams underneath this. The house was basically falling in the dirt. The first time I stepped into this building, I crawled on my belly to get underneath this. We really couldn't do a basement here just because of the water table. And we lifted the building about 30 inches and straightened it all out. It was just a tremendous amount of work. But, of course, you know, in a rural area or country, you're going to have a well or point. Got a gas furnace, and but that doesn't have to run much because we've got a nice wood gasifying stove. Wood gasifying stove in the house, which does most of our heating. Well, like I say, I know this video's on my cell phone, and I'm gonna hopefully get a camera here in the near future. I've seen other YouTubers, talked to other YouTubers and stuff who've kind of wanted to document their journey or share their journey. they talk about, oh my God, my first video. Oh, it was so horrible. And that's okay. I mean, if you don't take a chance on something, it's never going to change. Yeah, because 3 years ago, it was right in the middle of the pandemic. And me and my wife had talked about it for quite a while. Putting our house on the market and getting out of town, so we did that, not knowing where we're going to go. Just a roll of the dice. And we ended up here. So basically, what I wanted to do was just kind of introduce myself to YouTube. Another thing I like to say is I'd like to shout out to Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. If you're interested in a lifestyle, I mean, these folks have been at it for a while and they know what they're doing. At least I think so. So they kind of inspired me just recently. I mean, I've been talking about this for several years, wanting to get out in the country, and we're way up here in northern Michigan, so growing food up here, that's a challenge, but we're gonna try it. I mean, let me back that up, we're gonna do it. I'm thinking we're probably gonna have to have some greenhouses, and I don't know anything about that stuff. Very little. We did a little bit at our old house in town there. But like I say, it was about a 3-year process just to get here. And a lot of people who have started this, and maybe they're 3 years in, 5 years in, 10 years in, the one thing I hear them say is like, oh man, I wish I would have started right from the beginning. I wish I would have started that YouTube channel right from scratch. So I thought to myself, you know, I'm kind of right from scratch. The only step we really took was we got the property. So that's a huge step right there. But I think there's a community out there, people helping people that they just want a different lifestyle. And as time goes on, I'd like to share that with people. You know, I've done all types of stuff. I've been a carpenter, worked in construction, got a wood shop. Like to make that grow a little bit. Working full time, of course, you know, working 60 hours a week. Say we're in central upper Michigan. We bought this place. It was actually up in that barn up there. There's a pontoon boat. Really nice one. That the previous owners, they sold the whole work as a package. And they left the 2015, I think, 2015 Yamaha Grizzly. Had 100 miles on it. It's got 1,000 on it now. Well, my wife and son are probably inside looking at me. My wife Jen and my son Jimmy. They're looking at me, probably laughing. He's going to be my editor. I don't know if I said, there's only 5 of us that live out on the lake full time. There's other camps out here, or cottages if you're not from northern Michigan. If you're from northern Michigan, it's a camp. Oh, the wind died down too. I was hoping that would happen. I was going to come out here earlier, but man, it was windy. There's the lake right there. 280 acres. So, yeah, when you're talking about being off-grid or being a homesteader. Oh, another one I'd like to shout out to, My Self-Reliance. He's up in Canada. Been watching him for a few years. Great inspiration. He's got a little bit different than regular old homesteading, you know. He's really up in the forest there. So yeah, like I was saying, there seems like there's a movement out there for people who want a little different lifestyle. And I like to share that with people, and hopefully we can learn from one another. I'll go show you the back end of the property. Well, I can't get all the way back there. Say it's February 11th. Still a bunch of snow on the ground. Oh, I know, it's so awesome. I mean, if you could be on a place like this, I mean, a lot of days there's a sound of nothing. If you live in the city, you don't know what it's like. If you can't move out, I encourage you to find a place where you could go. So yeah, I just wanted to show you toward the back side of my property here. This is a bunch of beautiful maple trees. There's actually, I don't know, I'm guessing that pond is about 5 acres. And the neighbor's property next door to us here, and guy next door to us, our other neighbor, he's got 40 acres there. So, but yeah, we all kind of share that pond. Neighbors next door to us over here with the 40, they live out here year round. The other neighbor, he just comes out in the summer. He's retired. Extremely nice people. But that's usually how it goes, you know. You get out in the woods and kind of go off grid or get in that self-sufficient lifestyle. You meet a lot of nice people. My son's going to be my editor. He's sitting inside ready on the laptop. I don't even have the YouTube channel started yet. I mean, we got to like do that once I go inside. It may not be for a day or two before this comes out, but then you guys can all chuckle and say, whoa, who is this goofball? And that's all right. That's okay. So yeah, I'm going to head down to the house real quick. Because this is, like I said, it's all brand new to me. I'm not a social media guy. Never really have been. I'm 51 years old. This month I'll be 51. Oh, man. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna be doing all kinds of things here, trying to be more self-sufficient, grow our own food. Like to be putting out a lot of hunting and fishing videos because the lake's full of fish, so that's awesome. Bluegill, bass, northern pike, occasional walleye. So, but yeah, hopefully people of like minds can come together and we can do something great. I'm just trying this out for the first time, and it's going to be a journey. I'm going to try and do one video a week. Hopefully here I'll have a better camera coming soon. I don't even know if my head's in frame. So, but I just thought I'd put that out there. A little bit nervous too. It's kind of different. It's a weird feeling. I have to be honest. It's a weird feeling speaking to a camera, knowing that I'm just put this out there on the internet. People are going to see me. But hey, if you want to make a change somehow in your life, that's a good place to start. You know, me and my wife and son had moved out here, like I said, 3 years ago. And so what we're going to do is kind of do a more self-sufficient lifestyle. You know, as of right now, we're just kind of living a regular 9 to 5. I'm going to work every day. My wife takes care of the place here while I'm gone and gets my son to school. So, but yeah, if you could smash the like button and subscribe, that would be awesome. All right, thanks for watching.